What's up with y'all boys, man? Exclusive builder, or we do everything exclusive. And today's video is actually by the title, man. We got another extremely fun, extremely unstoppable off-guard build. Now, when I say off-guard build, nigga, I really mean off-guard build. If you are someone that knows how to do this R2, L2 decks and cheese and stuff, and abusing the game for 2K25, then this could be a very solid build for you. But am I making it to be a cheesy build? Am I making it to abuse the game? No. This is like to be a 6'6", 6'6" Clay Thompson, a 6'6" Ray Allen, a 6'6" JJ Redick. Like, this is really one of them builds. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can also put the ball on the ground with certain dribble moves and shit like that. You can still perform like a James Harden, if I'm gonna be all the way honest and be all the way 100 with the triple step backs. You can still move like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the mid-range game, with the step backs as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, this hop steps, you can still use that shit as well. Shai hop steps, James Harden hops, even Zach LaVine joints. You know what I'm saying? Them are some of the best 3 hop jumpers to use. You know what I'm saying? That's very creative for shot creators or just sharpshooters in general. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of build we got today. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't about to sit here and do too much talking. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all boys exactly how I made this little template. But before we do that, man, let's go to get this video to 10-20 likes on the video. That'd be very appreciated. And if you new here, man, go to stay here, hit that sub button, you feel me? But yeah, man, let's get into how to make this two-way sharpshooting shot creator. So we gonna shooting guard, 6'6", 200 on the weight with a 6'9" wingspan. And we're gonna start out with our physicals first. Now the speed, right? We're gonna go with a 90 on the speed at base model. You know what I'm saying? Having a 90 on the speed definitely gonna help you on fast breaks, just guarding people in general, and yeah, all the other good stuff. And it will also help with the R2 decks and running around the court and shit like that, off ball, running through screens, pin downs, and all the other good stuff, you know, if you actually want to play real ball. Now to get this shifty shooter badge, this will be a key component badge that we will be using, and it will be on legend. So with that being said, we're going to be using our season 7 and season 8 caps on here to get it to a 92. And then our agility is going to go to an 88. And as you can see, we need a 92 speed with ball to get Hall of Fame slippery all ball. It's a tier 2. And we're going to bash +1 that joint to get it to legend. So it can be extremely unstoppable off ball. But our agility is also going to go to a 90. And we're definitely going to be able to slide our feet very good and stay in front of anybody and everybody. You know what I'm saying? And oh yeah, shit, that's just that as far as physical wise. We're going to have a 92 speed. Using certain takeovers, you will have more speed. Certain takeovers, you will have more agility as well. And then when it comes to strength, we're going to go all the way to a 78 on the strength, just because I'm throwing a little twist in here with this build so it can be very viable in any one-on-one situation on some Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso, Luke Dort type shit. We don't need help in the paint when it comes to guarding people. So we're going to go with a 78 on the strength. We get a move on enforcer on bronze. We also get post lockdown and shit on silver as well, and that's why I went 78. And then when it comes to vertical, for this template, I mainly wanted to keep a certain name with this build, so I didn't really go too crazy with the finishing. But there was definitely a template where I had LeBron dunks, LeBron dunks. What else we had? We had MJ dunks. I had other templates that you could mess around with, but I wanted to keep a certain name. But y'all can get in here and mess around with it and change it to your liking if you want to add more finishing to this build. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what the physicals is. Now let's go to move on to the finishing. Alright, y'all boys, so far as the finishing, right, I'm not gonna do nothing with the post. Standard dunk, we're going to go all the way to a 75 on the standard dunk. Now some may say this is overdoing it, but I got something in mind with this, right? Going to a 75, if you want to be a very elite backdoor cutting wing, you know what I'm saying, the 72 to get rise up on bronze is really all you need. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going 75 so we can get the Giannis Antetokounmpo dunk package, which is one of the fucking best dunk packages in this game. It is very underrated. It's one of the best dunk packages in this game, and having it on a 6'6" sharpshooting build is going to get you a lot of fucking dunks when it comes to standing dunks. You know what I'm saying? Even Euro dunks and all the other good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if you are very skilled, know how to create, you would definitely be able to utilize the Giannis Antetokounmpo dunk package. We also get LeBron dunks. Well, no, I know we don't. Um, you still get the Devin Booker joints. You get all type of other good shit. You get Ben Simmons quick, standard dunks and shit like that. You know what I'm saying, for back doors and all that good shit. And then when it comes to driving, we just go with 80. So we get Devin Booker dunk package, the best little two-hand dunks out there. And layup, we're not really worried about the layup, but that goes to 65 because that's tied to our ball handle. And then close shot is going to go to a 73. And we get this paint prodigy to help with standard dunks as well, and we get it on bronze, and that is really tied to our mid-range. But oh yeah, man, as far as finishing though, this is what we have. And so now let's go ahead and move on to the shooting. So far as mid-range, we're going to go with a 88 at base model. Now your first 15 out of, your first plus 5 out of that 15 will go here, and that'll take you to a 93. So you can get these little silver shooting, all these badges right here, get these joints on gold and Hall of Fame for tier 1. You can most definitely put this on a set shot specialist to get it on legend. So you're gonna have 2 legend shooting badges. And then when it comes to the 3-pointer, bro, we're gonna go with 85 on the 3, and also going to be putting another plus 5 here that'll take you to a 90. So we get to stay like deep bomber takeover, so you can shoot from half court and be very unstoppable there. And our free throw just gonna go to a 70. We can't really afford to get it no higher than that. So hey man, it is what it is. But if we don't play 5s, definitely take the free throw off, add them points elsewhere. But yeah man, that's pretty much what the shooting is. Very solid for a 2-guard build. You don't necessarily need 93 plus to get this limitless range and shit like that on go. That's not necessarily needed, especially with utilizing deep bomber takeover. You're not going to necessarily need that fully. You know what I'm saying? Silver will get the job done. You know what I'm saying? But yeah man, that's pretty much the shooting. Now let's go to move on to pass accuracy and ball handle. Alright bro, so far as pass accuracy, right? For a off guard build like this, bro, we're not going to be utilizing anything passing. This is like Klay Thompson, Wendell, Klay Thompson, Ray Allen on the Celtics, JJ Redick, Wendell, them type of motherfuckers ever, you know what I'm saying, pass the ball or coming off a screen or off ball decks or something like that. That's, you know what I'm saying, it's rare. So I'm just going to keep it with a 65 with some IQ and the right passes with the right spacing with the right team. It'd be decent enough. And there are other templates you can definitely get up to like a 71, 75. But I'm going to leave it up to y'all. We're just going to go to 65 because I'm cool with it. And then when it comes to ball handle, we just going to go to 80 just so we get unpluggable on silver. A bunch of decent dribble animations and shit like that. Now you're 1 point away from getting handles for days on silver. But like I said, it's not a build to sit here and combo up and dribble with. And even then, you know what I'm saying, you still can do that. It's just, you won't get tired a little quicker. But hey man, it is what it is. We, majority of the time, you're going to be all ball, shooting and running around. So we're just going to keep it at 80. And as well with our speed ball, we're going to keep that at a 75. And shit, we get lightning launch on silver. But yeah man, shit, that's pretty much what the playmaking is, bro. Not really too much else to say there. Besides, this is very solid to create and still use James Harden dribble moves, Shea dribble moves, and other people and stuff like that, you know. Yeah man, let's go to move on to the defense. So far as the interior, this is where I said I'm throwing my own little twist in there to where we can play one-on-one defense on whoever we guard the whole time. You know what I'm saying? We don't need a center to come over, help trying to get a weak side block, and none of that, man. We good with the straight up hands up defense. We won't be out here getting some stick dunk, meter dunk, getting dunked on. We got 82 interior. You know what I'm saying? We get this post lockdown and shit like that on silver as well. We can definitely switch off and guard other motherfuckers. And when it comes to perimeter as well, though, bro, man, we're going with an 87 perimeter, and we're gonna be putting another +5 here. That'll take you all the way to a 92 perimeter to get you all of the gold perimeter defensive badges. And you're definitely gonna be able to be very solid there. And then when it comes to steel, man, we're going to 91 on the steel just to get both of these 2 steel badges right here on gold. And that's very solid, very, very solid for a 2-guard build. If your 2-guard on your team doesn't have a 92 perimeter and a 91 steel, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? And this right here is optional. Your 2-guard don't have to have block, but y'all see how cheap this shit was, for real. You might as well get high flat and iron on bronze at least to get blocks in the paint and shit like that instead of just walling up, putting our hands up, you know. But this is pretty much the defense, man. We do get rebound chaser, box up beat, shit like that on bronze. that was all tied to interior defense and shit like that. So hey man, it is what it is. You will be able to help with weak side boys, shit like that. But hey man, this is my little 2-guard 2-way shot creating sharpshooter. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all boys fuck with it. Me personally, I think this is a very solid build, a play style in 26 and 2K26 that I will hope we will be able to utilize again, because I most definitely will be making a build to do this. And hopefully my squad, my guys I play with, hopefully one of them niggas end up making a point guard where I can actually get some game plays and move around and actually call plays and run all balls and shit like that. And maybe eventually in 2K26, if you know what I'm saying, everything go right, niggas continue to grow, I start to hoop with more content creators. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that I get there. But yeah man, shit, pretty much though, shit, if y'all don't really like that template, remember, just template. You can get in this lab, do what I just did, get in there, mess around with it, make it to your liking. And when it comes to shades, bro, we got Luke Dort. That's one of the niggas I wanted in the shades. I wanted Klay Thompson, couldn't get Klay. We got Michael Cooper, which isn't bad. And then we got Andrew Nemhart, which isn't bad at all. But you know what I'm saying, definitely decent shades. And the build name is 2-way sharpshooter. Now I'm just gonna put 2-way shot creating sharp in front of it for the thumbnail. And because I feel like that's really what this build is, bro. It's a 2-way shot creating sharpshooter. You know what I'm saying? But there are another template where you can make this bitch a 2-way slashing sharpshooter. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just not gonna show it in this video. I'm gonna let y'all boys get in the lab and mess around with it and make it to your liking, you know. But shit, that's pretty much it. Hopefully y'all boys enjoyed the video. See if y'all did enjoy the video or fuck with anything about this template, to go to like, comment, subscribe if you new. And shit, I'm out of here, man. But before I go, if y'all want to see any more build videos by your boy, go ahead and click on one of these videos I see on the screen. I'll also hit that sub button, man. I want to roll to 4,000 subs, and it'd be very appreciated. Y'all boys continue to show our support by hitting that sub button, hitting that like button, and sharing the video so it get pushed out to the YouTube recommendeds, so everybody get a hold of my channel for 2K25 build videos, gameplay videos, and streams. So with that being said, go on the top post notifications on so y'all boys be notified whenever I post a video or whenever I randomly stream, you feel me? So with that being said, I'm out of here. Catch y'all boys in the next video.